And well, guys, Super Sentai may be going on hiatus, but we are not.
Yeah.
We will be here every week talking about the tokusatsu we're watching. As always, this is Half Hour Henshin with one of your hosts, Sleepy Witch, and your other host.
DJ Azure, the 2.5D here talking to you, bro.
And while we will get to the end of Sentai near the end, because that's probably what like 75% of the podcast is going to be about.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see how long we go over. We call ourselves half hour henshin, but sometimes a half hour isn't really a half hour.
It's the longest half hour you have to deal with.
Yeah.
First of all, we got to talk about this week's Zets. Wow.
Welcome back, Sonoroku. Okay, so the only reason why I said that is because I actually looked up the actor because I'm like, why does he look familiar? Like Lord 5 looks so familiar. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I did not realize that was like 5. I thought that was 3 who had shown up to fight.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
And then it's like, why does he sound like so like he sounds very different? But I thought it was supposed to be like, oh, this is more of like a, oh, outside of the suit, he just has a very different vibe. I didn't realize this is just a different guy.
Yeah, just a straight up different person. But no, like it's really funny. We have someone else that's playing a character that's associated with the number again. Because it's Sonoroku.
Yep. I mean, we're doing the whole number thing.
Yeah. Oh man. But it's really funny though, because like, we actually do get to see. Oh my god, I keep forgetting her name because I just want to say Rita.
Understandable.
Yeah, but yeah, we actually do see 5 and 6 transform Lord, and it's crazy too because you sent me this tweet earlier about how interesting it is that we have Impact, and then what was the one in the middle?
Impact, Erase, Shock, and Panic.
Erase.
I'm looking at the thing because I knew you were gonna want to talk about it.
yeah, but yeah, like things associated with memory loss.
Yep, or specifically traumatic memory loss.
Oh yeah, traumatic memory loss,
which is the big thing. Yep. Because we got Impact for usually stuff like concussions, Erase, self-explanatory, and then Shock and Panic. Sometimes that can be stuff that causes you to misremember things, kind of almost for your own safety, kind of bit. So,
yeah,
thematically, really digging this.
Yeah, it's really bringing this whole like okay, we've been saying it since day one, since we saw Zero, since you pointed out that he looks like a nightmare, and how much I love the whole idea of the Cross of Fire about how Kamen Rider powers coming from the same source that the villain powers come from.
Yeah, sometimes just explicitly coming from the villains.
Yeah, but like it's so sick. Like it's like. Yeah, like we basically see, Lord 5 and Lord 6. And I forgot, and that's right. They also say disguise as well. They also say disguise, just like Nox Knight, if I remember correctly, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
either that or he did something. He did something that wasn't Henshin. That was the main thing. I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Off the top of my head.
Yep, and Lord 5 and Lord 6 also just say disguise as well. And again,
because they're not full writers, like their little eyes are closed. They have like the visors covering their eyes.
Mm-hmm. And also it's really sick because we get a very what is it Kamen Rider build style transformation, like Grease. We get like the Grease style transformation where they have like the little like we have the little tubes like that go over them, and then it just like we have 5 shattering it because he's that guy.
Overall, I think the funniest bit that I thought about this episode was I saw someone, it was a different tweet talking about it, and someone was talking about like, can you imagine being Nox and basically being told like, hey, there is no backup for your mission, you're fucked. And then like the moment you turn evil, there's like 2 guys with upgraded rider belts sent to kill you. I would be crashing out.
Yeah, and not only that, like these two, like despite like I mean, we don't know exactly how friendly Code is with each other. Like, like we don't really know much about how how 5 and 6.
At least we know 5 and 3 do not seem particularly friendly towards our boy. We do get the like, thing with them. With like, you got to help us kill him, and he's like, "That's your mission, not mine. I just protect the dreamers." Like, it's so good.
Yeah. Exactly. But no, it's actually really cool. Like, cause we have Five just being Brawly Boy, and like it's also funny too because when he's out of suit, he's just wearing a tank top.
I do
It's
love the fit
yeah,
variants of like him looking like that, especially next to Six, who is like in the most like sharpest version of her outfit that she can be.
yeah. It's so sick. I love it. And like the fact that like they also like are basically like fighting exactly opposite. Like he's brawling, she's shooting.
Yep.
Yeah,
Overall,
and
really cool
yeah.
fight scene this episode, and then we get the big setup of like, hey, we're dealing in this like multiplayer like Phil dream with all of the kids. We
Mhm.
gotta deal with the fucking demon lord.
Oh man, that. Okay, so man, would you say that was the A plot or B plot though? Like
I
it's
think
kind
that
of
that's
funny.
like the B plot a little bit. We definitely
Yeah,
was more
like
focusing on the code stuff. I
yeah,
did love seeing the setup of like the nightmares showed up and we got to see fucking Baku like speed blitz like 6 or 7 of them.
yeah. But man, they save all the children. But no, they did not save the children. It was horrifying. Oh my god! Like, what is this nightmare? Oh, okay. I guess I know why now. I was about to say nightmare fuel, and I realized that. Okay, that's the point. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when the kids'
was-
eyes go fucking dark, you're like, ooh,
yeah,
something's gonna happen
like
here.
exactly. But yeah, we basically see all these kids were connected through like natural disasters, and then we see all the doors open and they're all natural disasters,
And you see all
and
of the kids be taken into the nightmare, and so it's like, oh god, we're gonna have to deal with that.
yeah, and exactly, it was as creepy as hell too, because like we basically see all these little butterfly nightmares all combined into this demon king, the Mao. And the craziest part about it too is that all these kids were also drawing this thing. It is the most unsettling thing,
Yep.
and it was
and
just
and,
like,
and
yeah,
we get the whole line about like it is in like the innocence of the children's dreams that we get like true evil or true nightmares or whatever. I mean, I think the
yeah,
episode went incredibly hard. I think they're really, I mean, we're really setting up for next week's episode to be like the big we're getting an upgrade form and everything's gonna fucking go down and we're dealing with
hmm
this. Also,
yeah, just
incredibly
absolutely
funny
horrifying.
that there's like a fucking Minecraft that has like Nem as a mascot. I just thought that was funny. Incredible little bit there. I'm
Mhm.
glad they literally decided we're using this one idol to advertise literally everything we ever made.
Yeah, and even 4 years after the fact too.
But overall, I mean, Zets continues to be a really intriguing show.
Yeah, it's really really good. It basically like it is like it feels like Baku and Nem are technically the only actual good characters in this show, which is the craziest part. Everyone else seems gray, and except actually no, you know what? We could also say the lady is actually pure evil,
Yeah,
but
and I
like
mean, here's the thing: we have some side characters I would not call like bad. Like I wouldn't call like
mm,
Baku's sister bad. I wouldn't call
yeah, but everyone's
Fujimi
like
bad. But like, there's
yeah,
definitely a lot more gray there.
yeah, it's very very gray. Like it's
Uh,
so
but anything to
well
do with
done.
code is like as gray as can be.
Yeah, it's like, are they good? Are they bad? I mean, they've done some bad things, but they're also doing some good things. But like, they're getting powers from nightmares. Like, why is the like why are their powers coming from all these traumatic memory things? And I'm like, oh
Yep,
my
and
god,
why they have to make fucking children sleeper agent?
yeah,
All
there are
things,
way
all
too
things
many.
that I think
Yeah,
we're building up to, and that I'm excited to see. And we're gonna get the new forms next episode, or at least one of them next episode. So I'm hype. I'm hype.
oh, that's right. No, that's right. Next week's the episode where we get the super buff Zets, right? I think.
Yeah, I don't remember if that one was cast form or like over form or
Oh man, it was like oh yeah, Catastrom.
catastrophe.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah, Catastrom. And yeah, it's so funny like seeing this thing because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of oh man, what was the name of that one like alien Pokemon? The really buff mosquito.
Oh, Buzzswole.
Yes, it reminds me of Buzzwole.
That's funny. I've mainly seen the faceplate for it. The faceplate gives me Kachidoki arms with the little like side plates.
Oh, true.
But
Yeah,
I'm sure with the buff body, I can see what you mean with Buzzwole, especially with the black and orange. I do
yeah,
like the variety of colors we've gotten for his forms.
very much.
It's been a
Yeah,
cool
like
little vibe that he doesn't have really like a big central color when it comes to upgrades.
mhm.
Uh, But
yeah, and it's also nice too that we actually get like a like an actual variation on his suit, because like Plasma, like actually no, Plasma was actually pretty good, but it's like his main four forms like are all very like very similar.
Like they're very much like recolors in a way.
Yeah.
Which again, for variants of like the base form, I kind of don't mind. We can't all be as much as I wish we could. We can't all be Build and doing like two half unique suits for like every fucking form. That shit was kind of crazy.
I mean, we also did that with Zero as well.
Yep.
0-1.
0-1. But overall, I'm continuing to be excited. We didn't really have any indie projects to talk about this week, but
no. Oh, actually, it's one thing that we should actually watch. we need to watch the Kamen Rider girl stuff because of
oh right, because we have the Femme Fatale, right?
Yeah, and we have Kamen Rider Ainz.
Yep.
And Ainz is like pretty much I have not like almost everyone has fallen in love with Ainz. It's like say give her a full series now, because it's basically because the thing is like you know who the actress is, right?
Yep, the actress is Hongo's daughter, right?
Hiroshi Fujioka's daughter, and it's like it's so sick. Like she hits that pose so
hard. I've seen the like family picture.
It's like.
Need to, we should talk about that next week. Then it'll be our little mini thing in between the start of a new era in Tokusatsu with Gavan.
Yeah, and we'll get to that soon.
Yep.
But still talking about Kamen Rider.
Tojima this episode this week. It was really funny in some places. And it was intense in some places.
It like the thing is that like. There were some things that are like, why? But at the same time, it's like, it was so compelling to watch. Like, that is a great way to put it. Like,
first of all, we got the boys. They're trying to escape from all the shocker idols. And they run into, who do they run into but Tojima himself? I love, there is such a good comedic timing, and that he shows up, he Rider kicks the Yakuza dude, then he turns to the girls, and it's like, Rider, and you see the Yakuza go, punch, and then he does the punch, and he does it like 3 times. There was something so good about the fucking comedic timing of just punch, and just the impact that you see. That first lady who fucking flies like 35 feet back, bounces on like the floor, bounces on the wall.
Yeah, like all 3 of them get wrecked by the Rider punch, and it is one of the funniest things. It's like, it's okay. I forgot. Have you watched Konosuba?
I've watched some Konosuba.
Okay, but I mean, it's like the whole equal opportunity punches, like equal opportunity violence. Oh my god, these girls just get wrecked.
It reminds me of did you ever watch that old Batman cartoon, The Brave and the Bold?
I didn't watch it.
There was one scene, I forget who the lady is, but it's like a lady, and she's basically like, you wouldn't hit a lady, and it's just Batman. And it's like, the hammer of justice is unisex. It's fucking
and that's basically what Tojima was in this episode.
Yeah, I told you about this. I think my favorite part was when we see them later. You can see that they still have like teeth knocked out.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean,
but this episode basically goes on, and pretty much like he does save them, but we see them later on because the Yakuza guy and his 3 male wives are all like huddled together, and all the shocker idols start pouring in,
and they're like, yeah, you're part of Shocker, we can just track you.
Yeah, exactly. And the way they let him escape is like, once again, it's just like, why would it's like, okay, this is a bit much, but
this is definitely like the gratuitous, the like, we're stopping them, don't worry, as they're like shoving their faces, and I'm just like, okay, buddy, all right.
It's like we're just like watching. It's like, okay, this is a bit much, but it is funny. But at the same time, it's such an emotional scene, because it is literally the classic. Like, go on without
me. We're sacrificing. It's all we can do for you, boss.
It's so funny, and he does get to escape. It's like,
the big part here was, first of all, finding out that big shocker killer lady turns out to be like a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. That explains why she's so strong.
Actually, I think we saw that already.
Did we? I didn't remember. But seeing her show up and seeing her still just get fucking handled by Tojima.
Yeah, exactly.
It was but like the impact frames and like the impact hits in this episode were so good.
Yeah, like a lot of people will say that, you know, this show's not that great because like the fighting isn't like animated. It's really just all impact frames. But come on.
Yeah,
like, that's all you need.
I don't think this show is trying to be that, and I would assume with the budget that they have that they really can't be doing
and the
that.
source material. Yeah.
I think so far it's been compelling in its own right. I am definitely 100% more invested in the chubby idol story.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We didn't even get to Batman and Spider. Wait, it was Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man. Yeah. It's Spider-Man and the other fucking dude who are just fucking training in the mountains, and he's just talking about how he's gonna bake up the best ramen for her. She's like, "Don't fight while I'm gone," and it's just like they're just having a weird little like throuple domestic life.
Yeah, it's so wild. Like
it's like it is what I'm most invested in. Like I said,
yeah, exactly. They like this show is great, and of course, you know, like I guess the biggest part of the episode technically is the fact that Yakuza guy is like, please let me join you guys.
Yep. And so now we have him. It looks like we're getting a training episode in the mountains next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Overall, we're setting up to what I think is going to be a pretty fun climax.
Yeah, and as we see at the end of the episode, the male wives are still alive.
Yep.
He's like, do you think Aniki got away okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. I mean, here's the thing: they should be okay. They can't be tracked.
Yeah.
But it's time.
Okay.
Sentai is over.
Okay, so should we talk about the really, really egregious part that I'm sure we both or everyone freaking hated first before we get on the good stuff?
Let's talk
green
about
screen.
the fact
let's talk about the green screen.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the fact that really obviously they had filmed up to this point with Maya.
Actually, no. No, because I think what they said was that they filmed up to episode 47 with Maya.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
That I think is like quote unquote confirmed. There were some shots where I'm like, I'm really sure that they're keeping this tied in because they just don't want to show who's to the left. There was a specific shot of like all of them lined up, and it like cuts off really awkwardly at Ryuji.
Oh.
Like it cuts off like his left leg or something, and I was like, oh, that she had to be there. Like maybe they hadn't shot this full episode, but maybe they'd already shot that sequence or something. Because I don't think they would have cut his leg like that, or like basically they were cutting like into his body. And I'm like, I don't think they would have done that unless they really couldn't show what was on the other side.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just start off with Maya and Shida. So, like, obviously Shida worked Shida worked with everything that, you know, she was given, and like obviously we have no hate for her. It just sucks
we
that,
love her as an actress, and I'll say that I really like Maya too. None of the things that we're saying here have anything to do with the actresses being either bad at their jobs or anything like that. I think they both did the best that they could. Even before any of this replacement stuff, I've told you that I thought that like Sumino as a character just wasn't being utilized that much. But yeah, no.
But yeah, like, oh man, like, okay, so pretty much just to get up to the recap to this part of the episode, we basically see that, you know, Haru wants the ring war to happen again. And like that's that's the way that we get everyone back, which is actually a kind of cool way of doing it. Like, I want to have the ring war again because I miss them.
I miss them. First of all, I do love the first episode started with the fire candle fight. This was going to end with a fire candle fight. The fire candle fight was cool. And I love that, you know, his wish is, I want to have the ring war again so that I can fight everyone because I miss them. It was good.
Yeah.
I really like it. It was a really cool setup for everything. And then obviously we have the, you know, Gozujers versus Fire Candle.
Yeah, which was pretty much what I wanted. And
it was exactly what I wanted to.
Yeah.
Again, we get to some of the egregious shots where it's literally just like, hey, it's these three. I wonder why we're not panning to the left. And then we get like the CG, you know, Sumino, don't forget about me, guys.
Yeah, it was, oh man, it was so awkward because like he basically like everyone comes back. We basically see the three. We basically see the three boys, and then like we basically see an obviously green screened.
Sumina, yeah.
Yes.
And then we get the like she transforms on her own, so that she's the only one who doesn't get like a helmetless.
Oh, she did.
No, not at the very beginning when they're doing like the roll call and they transform without the helmets and everyone's got like the makeup on. You don't see Sumina doing that. She gets an intro later when they're doing the like number one, but she was the only one in that like little like roll call who had the helmet on, which again leads me to believe that like they probably shot that scene with Maya already.
Yeah, like. No, I don't think they shot that scene specifically, but no, like it.
But they had to redo that scene. Like there was something that they couldn't use because they had to redo it with the helmet on. Because if Maya wasn't replaced, I don't think they would have shot a scene where like unicorns in the helmet, no one else is.
Yeah, like, but yeah, it was so awkward. Like
it was. Like, that was basically the biggest downside of this thing, and I do think. Here's the thing. From what it really sounds like after this, like the Toei people really tried their best with what they had. It seems that they, in no legal way could they use Maya at all. And I mean, if they can't, they can't. Like, what can you do?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate shadow across like the entire episode.
A show which I really liked, and a finale that like I think otherwise would have been like really really good.
Yeah, like this like, but outside of that, and I guess there's also one more Sumino thing that we can't talk about is the fact that we actually do get to see Odo again, which was super sweet. We actually did get to see
First of all, I guess we got to talk about a little bit, so we can get to that. We got to talk about a little bit about everyone's favorite fraud, who came back from the dead just because he could.
Oh my god!
I mean, people had make the jokes about him rising 3 days later, and he did. The new god of this world, Fraudness, I guess Fraud No More Kumade.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that fucking Bear Kuma comes back, and I'm like, that makes me an angel, Kuma.
Yeah, and after that, like the editing to make him fly around, it's basically it's like just it's just him static and
the fucking
just, like,
stance T-pose being dragged around. That shit was funny. I did really like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Kuon came back. Actually, no, a lot of people came. Actually, no, it's really funny. So many ring bearers came back except for Taya.
Dude, that shit got me. That shit got me. I was literally thinking right before that happened. I'm like, oh man, I wish we would have been able to see like Tokonotsu one more time. And then he came back. He's like, this is what you're having the ring war again. That's why you're my number one sunshine friend. I love him.
Yeah, we got Ryugi's maid again. Oh, that's right. No, the best one though. Like, I mean, obviously everyone talked about this when the episode dropped, but Tomokazu Seki getting to become Aka Ranger.
Yeah,
holy crap!
He did it
man.
this time. All fight too.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Such a cool little vibe.
Yeah, like, and it's freaking Tomokazu Seki. It's Domon Kashu that got to transform into Aka Ranger. Like, that's so sick.
Look, it is really incredible. I did have a big smile on my face when we're having this big fight with everyone involved. I had the big smile on my face when all the Gozujers are back together, and when we get that final roll call. I'm a lone wolf, but even I've made some friends. And then we get everyone's little call sign. We get a really cool editing for everyone before we get the like thing. Goes you wolf.
And helmetless edit.
The helmetless edit is so good. Yeah. And then the fucking full pose with the explosion. The first time they actually did it competently this entire season.
Yeah.
My only wish was, especially since they had the other ring bearers, it would have been great if we saw the Zero Ranger guy, just there to shed like a single tear. Like, you are a true Sentai.
Yeah, that would have been great. But yeah, no, it was like pretty much everything except the shadow of the Sumino situation was so damn good. Like, even the ending, he beats Fire Candle, and he's like, well, finish me off. It's like, no.
Yeah, you're a part. You're a part of my daily life too. So I want you around. I was tearing up already. But that's the thing that got me, and especially seeing Fire Candle so disheveled this episode, and it ending with like everyone being like, dude, we still want you around. You're part of our lives. We're gonna do our best to make things work out for No One World and for the real world.
Mm.
It was adorable. I was so happy. The
Yeah,
cut to like later, and we see fucking Hoero carrying the fucking backpack full of rings because the new ring contest was a fucking round robin so that he could basically 1v1 everyone himself.
Yeah, clever way of doing it, but it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we basically see everyone is like, doing well, and I love the idea that Kinjiro is living life in both ages now. It's kind of great.
Yeah, honestly, incredible fucking thing. I love that, like, the reason for this was Kumade changing the world so that everyone could live happily. Included waking up Odo, included basically curing Ray of his terminal illness, included fucking what's that called? Sumino's sister waking up.
Yeah.
Or I said that already. It included Kinjiro being able to stay young, but also old.
Yeah, essentially letting everyone have their wishes.
And again,
it's kind of great.
The only one who really didn't need a wish fulfilled, fucking Tyranno, because his wish was basically just to be there.
Yeah, and even then, I mean, like, Horu, and the best part was that Horu's, okay, I'll get to that later, but no, like, it was, like, it's really cute, like, we actually got to see, like, oh, God, it's really funny that we brought up Ray, and I'm, like, just, like, thinking to myself, like, dude's still a creep, though, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that shit was bad. We did not have time to go into that. But I, it was something, it wasn't for him, it was for oh God. I want to say Ryugi, but that's yellow. I had this problem the entire season, and I'll continue to have this problem.
Yeah,
Rikuo. That was for Rikuo. That was, I was about to make a joke like, oh my God, they brought Toxic Yaoi back.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, like, we did get yeah. Now that we're back to it, yeah, we did get like, the Odo and Sumino scene, and it was really cute. Like, they actually, like, it's like they said, and like, sure, they had to like essentially film it like separate from everyone else, but at least it was a full scene. And actually, unlike a lot of scenes that Shida got to film, like, this was actually a full on scene. Like, it didn't feel like her just stepping in and just doing a line.
Yeah,
like she actually got to speak.
Yeah, I think, again, the only thing that really sucks is that obviously she can't be there in that big, like, finale scene with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. They explained it away. It's still sad. Yeah. And the finale of, like, everyone being, everyone's doing something. They're moving on with their lives. And Hoeru's like, I got my wish.
and a callback to episode 1, he gets all of his sausages.
He orders, like, the big platter. I've always wanted to splurge like this, and it's like, of course you would.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of great though. It just fits him, like, because like,
no, it really is. The
yeah.
only thing that he wanted was to be able to splurge a little bit, especially now because he's happy with the bonds and the people he's met and everything.
Yeah, and of course, the restaurant owner, landlady, is like saying, "Oh, but what about your back rent?"
I'll get to that. I have a job application tomorrow. Who knows?
It really was like saying, "Yep, just business as usual." It was a really, really cute ending that that we got.
I love that everyone kind of ended together. I love that the whole bit was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, and as a finale episode of Gozuger, it was great. As a finale for Sentai, I think the only thing it was missing was more Sentai showing up. I think that's my only complaint.
Yeah,
I wish more Sentai showed up.
I'm with you. I think we could have used more Sentai, but
yeah, because we had Zenkaiger, which was just nothing but references to the previous ones. Of course, everyone loves Gokaiger, and that 199 heroes. We there's no way everyone's ever gonna complain about that. But yeah, there was just a little bit missing. There was just a little bit missing of
I would have even loved to see
Origa
Red again. Might as well use the suit.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I think part of it is made up by Tomokazu Seki being able to transform into Aquared.
I think that definitely got a lot of favorability. I won't lie. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, I think they really did the best with the situation. Especially because I don't know if you heard, but apparently they weren't even told this was going to be the final Sentai until they were already in production.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. I'm like, man, that is like, and like that's what a lot of people were saying. Like, if they had known it was then, they probably would have gone even more all out.
Oh, for
Like,
sure. But
yeah, like just like yeah, but like it's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I thoroughly enjoyed the series. I obviously have a lot of complaints about the later half after the incident and after everything else. But I love what's at the core of this series, and I love what's at the core of Sentai. It will be sad, seeing it go, but hopefully, we'll be here talking about it when they come back, right?
Yep.
And with that, we had the sort of handoff to Gavan Infinity. The rings found their way to him. We have the Gavan ring, and then we have him heading to a new bright future.
Yeah, and I mean, like there was no like actual like preview that we got at the end of this, but I mean, we've gotten enough trailers, and so
yeah, we've got like
we'll
some full size trailers, so we kind of have an idea. I mean, at this point, I think I've told you, I try not to think too much or expect too much about a first episode, because I feel like every time I think about something, the episode ends up being like a completely different direction from what I thought. Especially Geats. My God. I was trying so hard to think about what would happen, and I was wrong on like every front.
Yeah. But then again, Geats like Geats is what we started with, and like Geats is like it's like it went in directions that we weren't expecting, and it was kind of great for that.
And I think I told you, as far as stuff we've watched on the show, I think Geats is one of the best like first episode setups that we've gotten.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we'll see the first episode of Gavan next week.
Yep, next week we'll be here talking about Gavan Infinity. We'll be talking about Kamen Rider and Tojima as well. If we find anything else that we talk about, it'll be here, We'll be here talking about Tokusatsu as long as we can. And hopefully, we'll be here long enough to see the return of Sentai.
Yeah.
That'll always be the hope. Thank you so much for listening, guys. We really appreciate it. And we will see you guys next week.
Later.
This program is brought to you by
our unending love of Tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.